Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty fine, and if you're wondering about why this is my first video in a while, just don't worry about it. All I know is I'm going to start uploading again. And number two, this is going to be the start of a new series that I like to call solos, where I do solo threes and solo duels, and try to explain what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's hop right into it. So now I'm going to grab Boost real quick and push back to my goal and let him get a touch. Let's see. Different people do different things off the bat. And what I've noticed is depending on, let's see what he does here. What? Did you see that lag spike? That is awful. So depending on the person, they'll do different things at the beginning. Some people will try to aim their shots. Others will do what I do and not go for it. We're going to get a little touch here so we can't get a shot on goal and then knock it out if my lag goes away. So I'm just going to dribble this straight down court. Get a shot on goal and make a free shot. I don't know what he was doing, but I'll take the free shot. Really what you want to do is try to stay away from midcourt. The only reason I stayed in midcourt is because that's where I was and I had no boost. And I could tell he wasn't coming, so it was a little bit safer. Now he's going to get a touch, and as you can see, he's just hugging the ground. He's not even elevating ball. So really, there's nothing to worry about, and there's no reason to change your style. So I'm just going to get a little cheeky shot on goal. He's going to get a save. It's an easy shot to save. So I'm just going to try to keep as much pressure on. I'm going to go to midline and see what he does. And if he does something like that, I'm going to push back a little bit. Because if you get beat, there's no going back. You're in a 1v1. You have nobody to rely on behind you. It's all up to you to make every play. And if you don't make that play, then they're going to get a shot. And no one's going to be there to save it. You have to play quite conservative because without a goalie, you have to think about really every move you do. There's no really being too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, they're going to usually get a goal on you. And that's what I've kind of learned in these 1v1s. Like that, he didn't go straight back to goal. He tried to challenge. If I get the ball around him, who's going to save it? There was nobody there. And it's just small things like that will make the biggest difference in these 1v1s. And learning how to shoot off the start will help you a lot if you play against someone that plays quite defensively as I do. I've just kind of figured that after over time of doing these 1v1s is that playing more defensively usually pays off. Every now and then you'll get someone that's really good at shooting and whatnot, and then it might not pay off. But against players, especially like this guy, it will almost always pay off. And I'm not going to blame that one 100% on lag, but I think it played a role in that. So as you can see, he tried to dribble it around me. I knew he was going to cut some way, and I mean, I don't know, on my screen, it was a little bit different than what happened. But that's alright, so we're just going to hop on over. Also, if you don't use ball cam, I really recommend you start, especially if you're new to the game. Because ball cam is a really big deal, and I mean, if you start the game and you don't know how to use ball cam, it will haunt you. Like, for example, me and Ryan never used ball cam, but I started using it and it was really hard at first. I did really bad, but now that I have it down, it really pays off to know ball cam. Knowing the ball's position pretty much every second, that will pay off all the time. Ryan he uses ball cam mostly now, but he still doesn't when he shoots. He's not comfortable with it. But being comfortable with it is really big. So even though it's definitely harder than regular play at first, once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be happy that you're using it. That's all I can say about it for now. That was a weird aerial. So I'm gonna keep pressure on him. Now that was an accident, and I have the free hit, so I'm just gonna get a little dunk, get a little flight, and see if I can shoot that on goal. Sort of near, but now he's got a free shot, and I think that's a free in. There's no way I can get it back. I tried, and sometimes you kind of have to go for it. If it doesn't pay off, that happens. Usually I wouldn't go for that fly. I just kind of thought I could get it, but I didn't. So I'm not going to 100% blame that on myself, but I could have definitely avoided that. So we're going to pop that. Now that's not good. I have no boost, so I'm just going to try to flop that out of there. And same thing, just get it out. Again, just push it. You want to flip when you have no boost, especially when you hit the ball, because it'll really get more power on it. And that's just a little trick. And flip back, of course, to conserve boost and when you have no boost. Flipping back's really big. You want to try to save boost, because if you have to go out of your way for boost in certain situations, it's really going to bite you really badly, and you will get screwed over pretty simply. So now, it looks like he was trying to do a juke maybe? I don't know, but I'm going to push out. Looks like I have a shot. Looks like he's going to cut me off. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna push out. If you don't feel comfortable in a 1v1, maybe play more defensively. That's might be a smart thing to do. Because just getting back on defense will help you, and then you might have open shots like I do right now. I just missed it, and I'm lagging a bit, but if you make those open shots, they'll come a lot if you play defensively. Because watch him, he's pushing up. There's nobody in his goal. If I can outplay him right now, then there's not going to be anyone to defend. I got really lucky there. I goofed that up. But luckily he hit it hard enough where it was over him anyway. Look, there's nobody there, and I have a free shot now. And I missed it completely. Okay, now I'm going to try to push ball out of the way. Because if he has a free shot there, as long as you can get it out of the lane, you can at least get some sort of shot defense. Okay, he got another miss. I'm going to hop into goal and let him get a touch. He's going to try to dribble probably. So I'm just going to get that out. Sometimes you have to leave goal, and if you mess up when you leave goal, it can end up biting you in the ass pretty hard because you left goal and there's no one behind you, so you want to make that count as much as you can. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Pop it out. Just get the ball out of the zone. So I'm going to hop on forward and just get that out of the lane. Just pop to the left and right. Try to get half line. Keep the pressure up. There's 10 seconds left, so I want to just retreat back to my goal and see what he does. And it looks like he's going to get one more touch, but that's not going to do it. That's going to be over. I'm just going to let that happen. And that's the end of the game. One more player. Alright, looks like we're going to get in it. For 3v3s, my playstyle is going to be a bit different. I'm going to play more defensively still, because I mean, you can trust your teammates when you're higher up, but still you can't trust them a ton, and they're going to make mistakes still. So I still have to play somewhat defensively, and I like being the defense in 3v3s in general. Like, when I do 3v3s with my friends Ryan and Sean, I'd play defense because, I don't know, that's the position I like playing. Of course, I still push out to offense, but when you do 3v3s, you like to cycle around. I got cut off right there, my headset disconnected. Anyway, you like to push around, or you like to switch around your positioning, and do what I like to call the cycle, where in 2v2s it's really obvious what the cycle is. You just cycle between centering the ball, shooting the ball, or getting in the goal and clearing the ball. Say I clear the ball, then my partner would get in the goal and then cover it next, and that could have been really bad. So then he's covering goal, and I'm pushing back, so then when he clears, I can get back in goal. And same thing offensively, centering. You want to stay at the half line if you're not centering, so when they center it, you can take the shot, or if it goofs up, you can center it again and keep it on their side and keep up the pressure. 3v3 is a bit different. On offense, you still want to do that 2v2 type thing, but you want to have a goalie back, waiting to see if he can get an open shot, because if he can get that open shot, that means... Trying to focus right there. If he can get the open shot... Alright, wait, I gotta try to clear this. If he can get the open shot, then he'll take it, and you'll have a goal. But just in case that everything messes up, he'll still be back to defend the goal if they do get clear. And then defensively, it's pretty much the same cycle as I said before, where you're just switching. That's going to hit wall. I realized that a little bit too late. My teammate's going to get a touch. I'm going to push back a little bit and wait at half line like I was saying. Pick up this boost right here. And I'm still going to wait. I'm trying to position myself correctly for the situation I might get into. So he gets a hit, and that's actually really nice. It's not going to go in goal, so I'm going to stay at the center line, pick up this boost. I'm not going to be able to get there. I'm just going to flip and spin and get it out. So I was going to try to dunk on him, but it didn't work out very well. I wasn't positioned right. So again, I was just trying to block the shot. I'm going to hop in the goal for safety and wait. And see what happens to the ball. Just wait for the situation to arise. Also, a good idea is to get the ball into the air, and there's multiple ways to do that. If the ball's rolling on the ground, you just want to hit it without jumping, and that'll get into the air. But if the ball's already in there, you kind of want to fly under it, pop it up. And pops are really going to help you a lot in a lot of situations, having the ball in the air. It opens up the variety of what you can do to the ball. You can center it, you can hit it anywhere. There's a lot more fluidity in the air of ability. So they're going to try to get a center. It looks like it's going to be blocked. And it looks like he might go for a shot here. Yeah, he messed that up. They accidentally just put it back to their own side, which is fine. Mistakes equals goals, usually. And the more pressure you keep up, usually the more chance for a mistake they'll have. Yeah, I just missed it. I wasn't really expecting it, but I still could have got that one. So I'm going to take the blame on that one. Alright, so let's see. Hopping in goal, waiting. If the sound kind of keeps cutting off and like coming back on, it's because my microphone is like disconnecting. That happens every now and then. So sorry about that. Maybe I can get a new headset soon. And it looks like he just missed completely. I'm lagging a bit, so that does make a difference from what I see. I'm gonna go for shot here, and it looks like he was there first. I had limited boost, which did screw me up, and I just ran my own teammate. That's my fault. They're gonna get a touch. I'm gonna fly. Just keep it on their side. Ooh, that's nice. That was nice by him. And my teammate's gonna center it for them. That's a free shot. Either way, he just gave them a shot. I don't exactly know what he was doing there, but that's pretty unfortunate. Not much I could have done on that play. Clearly, I'm making mistakes here and there, but on that play there was not much to do. So we're gonna get the touch, push ball to corner. We won that one. And my teammate goofed up the shot. In solo threes, it's hard to trust teammates, and vice versa for teammates trusting you, of course. Just because you don't know who you're talking to, you don't know their skill level, you don't know what they're good at, what they're bad at. So you just kind of gotta hope. And you know, a lot of times go for the situation yourself, because that's what it usually comes to. This game's not looking too hot. I think this one's in the bag. I'm gonna try to. Nope, messed that up. I was trying to guess where he was gonna hit ball, but I was mistaken. And we're getting better touches than that. Oh, come on, teammate. Teammate. It's hard without any boost when my teammate's not taking shots or centering the ball. When teammates that you don't know don't center the ball, it just doesn't work. And it's not gonna work. Because if they don't center the ball, there's not much you can do. You could take cross-map shots, I guess, but that's pretty unfortunate. Although we did get 2 games in, which is good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next episode. If you got anything I can improve on, just leave it in that comment section. Hopefully I can get better at this game throughout time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.